Welcome to Your Week with James Skrmetta, the show that gives you the news you need the way you want it. We're going to go ahead and start this week with the greatest story ever told involving Ryan Lochte. Ryan Lochte's story of being robbed at gunpoint in Brazil and having a loaded gun cocked and pointed at his forehead and him saying, whatever, may end up being a big fat lie. The way the original story went was Lion Ryan and some swimmers that aren't Michael Phelps, so I have no idea who they are, were riding in a taxi cab when some people who were acting like cops pulled them over, pulled out badges and guns, and demanded that they give them their money. Now, from the jump, people thought this story may be a little fishy, but that didn't stop Lion Ryan. He went on the Today Show with Matt Lauer to defend himself.
And by the way, I asked him pointedly. I said, there are skeptics who think this story was concocted to hide some kind of other embarrassing behavior, something you didn't want people to know about. Were you with someone you shouldn't be with? He was adamant about that, Hody. He said, no, that didn't happen. We wouldn't make this story up. We were victims, and we're lucky and happy to be safe.
The Brazilian police detained the other two swimmers who, again, aren't named Michael Phelps, so, you know. And they quickly confessed that Ryan Lochte made the entire story up, and the whole thing was a good old-fashioned lie. Now, when they confessed, Ryan Lochte was already back in the United States, so it looks like the only thing that Lochte does faster than Phelps is get the hell out of Brazil. If I'm Ryan Lochte, I'm not too worried about this whole thing. He's got an airtight alibi. Brian Williams said he was in the cab the whole time. The media is calling this an international incident. Maybe we should dial that down a little bit. Pearl Harbor was an international incident. This is just Ryan Lochte being an idiot. IOC officials said they were planning on taking back all of the gold medals from Ryan Lochte's races, but they were too busy hanging around Michael Phelps' neck. An Italian bishop is going on the attack against the incredibly popular Pokemon Go app. Antonio Stagliano is quoted as saying that the game is turning people into zombies and is a totalitarian system similar to Nazism. Sounds like this is a simple case of mistranslation. Antonio, people are trying to catch Pikachus. They're not trying to catch Pikajus. A Hindu monk may have found the secret to living forever, but it comes at quite the steep price. Swami Sivananda claims to have been born in 1896, which would make him 120 years old. Sivananda credits three things to his longevity: not eating spices, yoga every single day, and maintaining his virginity. Well, if that's all it takes, then I would like to go ahead and congratulate Bill Maher on his newfound immortality. But really though, that is kind of a raw deal to have your life story go on that long and not even finish with a happy ending. The Huffington Post, the Huffington Post, ran an article this week talking about the victimization of women by the sexist office air conditioner. The article references a video by College Humor which talks about how office temperatures are set for men and not for women, so in the summertime they crank up the AC and women basically freeze to death. Well, it sounds to me like if women were working as hard as the men were, then maybe they wouldn't be so cold. A Navy sailor facing years of prison is using Hilary Clinton as his defense. Christian Soche is set to be sentenced on the charge of having national defense information without permission. Soche allegedly took a handful of classified photos from inside a nuclear submarine. I mean, we've all been there. He's making a case for leniency by using Hilary Clinton and the FBI's decision not to prosecute her for her emails as an example. Look, buddy, if you want to get off like a Clinton, you better go find yourself a cigar, a fitted blue dress, and an intern real quick. Ray J is denying rumors that he has slid into Malia Obama's DMs. Ray J, the famous singer, rapper, I'm not even really sure what he does, but I know he went to Instagram to deny reports that the Secret Service contacted him after he tried to set up a meeting with Malia Obama. It kind of sounds like if Tyler Perry was to remake the Disney smash hit My Date with the President's Daughter. If the rumors are true, this could be great news for Malia Obama, you know, if she is interested in becoming the most famous person in the free world, but it comes with a little catch. You may have to have sex with Kanye West at some point. Last Tuesday marked the 39th anniversary of the King of Memphis, Elvis Presley's death. Presley had over 200 million albums sold, 18 #1 hits, and 149 songs on the Billboard Top 100. Presley taught us things that we will never ever forget. He taught us the power of blue suede shoes. He taught us the address to the Heartbreak Hotel. He taught us what it means to feel all shook up. And most importantly, he taught us that dying alone on a toilet is a terrible, terrible way to die. A London man is in a little bit of hot water for posting a Craigslist ad where he offers to shelter homeless women in exchange for sex. It started a bit of a trend now with ads popping up all over the site offering a free place to stay to any homeless woman as long as they pay the person back in good old-fashioned sex. Don't worry, London, we're dealing with the same thing over here in the US of A. Men offering women to come live in their house for free in exchange for nightly sex. We have a name for it. We call it marriage.